I'm Frank Cusimano. Coming up on Sports Plus Final Cut, the story of Robbie Robinson. He's the father of Kerry Robinson, who used to play for the Cardinals. Robbie was one of the top American Legion players of his generation, and he had to overcome a lot to get to the level he got to. Then there's Mike Mazzini. You know about his level. How about 4 Gold Gloves? He was also the manager of the Cardinals for 5 years. He's now written a book about how to be a baseball dad coach. And then we're going to chat with Kelly Chase. The former Blues enforcer is in the process of beating leukemia for the 2nd time. And he also has one incredible hockey event coming to St. Louis. Sports Plus Final Cut begins now. There is just something about the photo. A baseball team with one man, and one man only with a different skin color.
No, I really never thought about it. I really never thought about it. Because back in the day, all I wanted to do was play baseball.
American Legion began in St. Louis in 1920. Its purpose was to serve as a veteran service organization. And greats like Yogi Berra played American Legion baseball.
If you went to high school and played ball, you then played American Legion ball. Everybody played American Legion ball. And in St. Louis, there were 7 or 8 teams that were made up from all the high school teams. So it was real popular.
In 1956, Stockham Post put together a team of players from Beaumont and Central High School. And they featured a speedy left fielder named Robbie Robinson. In the City-County Championship game, playing on a field with very little lighting in the outfield, Robbie had a moment.
So we're winning in the last inning, 1-0. They got a man on third base, and there's 2 outs, and the guy comes up and hits it way over my head at shortstop, and I thought way over Robbie's head in left field, and he turned around and disappeared. I mean, he was just gone. And I'm yelling, Robbie, hit me, because I want him to hit me at shortstop so I could throw the guy who hit the ball out at home. And all of a sudden, out of the mist, out of this blackness, comes a white ball and a gold tooth. And that was Robbie. He caught the ball, we win the game. That was great.
What was not so great for Robbie was the way society sometimes treated people of color.
There's a couple times they had bottles thrown me.
What did you hear?
Everything.
Like?
We heard the N-word, and sometimes we'd go on the field, and I know in Greensboro, guys would be hollering, oh no, better get an umbrella, it's gonna rain, there's too many dark clouds on the field.
And then there was the time when the Stockham Post team tried to go to a movie theater in Oklahoma.
When all the guys were paying their money, getting the show, and Robbie comes up, and the guy said, you can't go in. And basically, we all said, well, if he can't go in, we're not going in, so we want our money back. And the guy said, well, you're not getting your money back. And we asked for the manager. The manager said, well, if you come in, you're gonna have to sit where that kind of person sits. So we were happy to sit up at the top near the projector. So that was the one time that it really hit everybody.
But the team would not be denied a championship, and it wasn't easy.
The tournament, it was double elimination. They lost the first game in every tournament they went in, and they had to win out to go on, and they did.
Yes, this 16-player team won the American Legion National Championship in 1956, a tournament with close to 16,000 teams nationwide.
How would you sum up that national title in terms of thrills in your lifetime?
As a 16-year-old, it was the biggest thrill of our life, especially being invited to go to the World Series by Augie Bush, who allowed us to go to see Yankees play, Dodgers.
And the Cardinal owner got them red jackets, one of which is displayed at the Downtown Missouri Athletic Club along with their trophies. They brought scrapbooks on this day and went down memory lane.
We're all in that picture, too.
A special team that never cared about the color of the skin of one of their teammates, the only black player at the national tournament, the only one who had to deal with race issues.
Robbie was just one of us. It wasn't that he was white, black, whatever. It's just, but it was really, it really kind of affected the team, and what it did is it pulled us all even closer.
And let it be known, that 86-year-old Robbie Robinson can still catch a baseball. And we welcome Mike Matheny to the program. So the name of the book is Dad Coach, How to Lead Kids to Succeed on and Off the Baseball Field. Mike, I think this book can be written for all parents about all sports. Why did you decide to write this one?
Well, I think, Frank, it was a follow-up to the first book. We kind of made a statement and trying to really help parents and help coaches understand there could probably be a different model for what success looks like at the youth level. So kind of went through some different things in that book, which I didn't intend on writing a book to begin with, to be honest. It was just kind of a letter I was writing to some parents of one of my kids. And when they asked me to coach, it's aimed at young dads that haven't maybe coached before, and giving them enough tools and advice and some drills and just anything that they might need to feel like they can go out and at least get kids started in the right direction to first and foremost have fun in the game. But it should be an and. Teach them to be as good of a player at whatever sport or whatever extracurricular activity they take part in. If as good as they want to be, help them get there. But let's also take advantage of that opportunity, that rare time to teach them character and to teach them life lessons they'll take on for the rest of their life.